Wow, this is so cool. I always wanted brothers. So you, like, make your own web fluid in your body?
I'd rather not talk about this.
No, I don't mean to...
Are you teasing me?
No. He's not teasing you. It's just that we can't do that. So naturally, we're curious as to how your web situation works. That's all.
But if it's personal, I don't want to, like, pry, but I just think it's cool.
I wish I could tell you, but it's like I don't do it. Like I don't do breathing. Like breathing just happens.
Whoa.
Like, does it just come out of your wrists, or does it come out of anywhere else?
Only the wrists.
You never had a web block? Because I run out of webs all the time. I have to make my own in a lab. And it's a hassle compared to what you got.
That sounds like a hassle, yeah. But I did, actually. You said that. I was like, oh, I had a web block.
Whoa, why?
Existential crisis stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me started on that.
Hey, what are, like, some of the craziest villains that you guys have fought?
Seems you've met some of them.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I fought an alien made out of black goo once.
Oh, no way. I fought an alien, too. On Earth and in space.
Oh.
Yeah, he was purple.
I want to fight an alien.
I'm still like that you fought an alien in space.
I'm lame compared. Like, I fought a Russian guy in a rhinoceros machine.
Can we rewind it back to the I'm lame part? Because you are not.
No, thanks. No, yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not saying I'm lame.
But
I'm
it's
just saying,
the
like,
self-talk. Maybe we should, you know.
Listen.
Because you're amazing. Just to take it in for a minute.
Yeah. I can take it in. No, I can take it in.
You are amazing.
I can take it in.
All right. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of Convos with Your Mom's Favorite. I am he, I am him, I am your mom's favorite. And we are back again with another very, very, very special guest. The specialists of guests. Hasn't been on since the very first season.
Well, I was one of the first people.
You were.
I do want to say that.
You were one of the first.
Within like the top 5, I think.
Yeah, you were episode 3.
Very special. I feel very special.
Very special. My good friend Carmen is in the building. Carmen, how are you?
I'm good. I'm hot.
I get that.
100 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not great.
It's not fun at all. There's a reason I have on this Scully. Just saying, it is hot, so why would you have on the Scully?
I already addressed it.
Yeah.
I already asked my questions.
Yeah, there's a reason.
It's a valid reason.
A valid reason.
There we go.
Valid reason, too. But yeah, it's been a while. We are on the road to 5 years.
I know, it's crazy.
So, I know.
That's crazy. I remember vaguely, I've maybe heard the episode like once after like it came out, but I vaguely remember like recording it, and I remember that it took a long time.
Yes.
Like it went I think it went like over like 2 hours or something like that.
Absolutely.
Because we don't know how to just be chill.
No. But I mean, that's
I
great.
don't know how to be chill.
That's, that great. That is great. It speaks to our reputation as friends. I mean, it's been 20 years.
I know.
That we have known each other.
20 years in less than a month.
20 years in less than a month.
20 years.
Shout out.
You can't really, mine is so small.
Shout out to MMV.
It's so tiny.
Gang.
It's like a line.
But yeah, 20 years. So, I mean, it's bound to just conversation just flowing, especially given what we talked about. Because,
you got me on a tangent. You got me on the worst possible topic the first time.
I mean, we were just discussing, it only made sense because you are the reason that I read as many books as I read. Mm-hmm. Like you are the reason that I read all of the books that I read because of the simple fact that I'm always with you in a Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. Speaking of, I do have gift cards I need to use, so we do need to go soon.
Okay.
I have like $50 in gift cards I haven't used.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you had me on a tangent last time, asking me to come and talk about like books and movies, and that could have me going for a long time. But also just like, I think with our friend dynamic in general, like I was telling, I don't even know who it was, but I was talking about like how the group itself is going to be like 20 years together. Yeah. And how I, not so happily now, decided that I was going to plan it, which in hindsight, probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is reminiscent of old Carmen.
Yeah. And I even said that in the text, and then afterwards I was like, why did I do that to myself? But anyway, so I was talking to someone, I don't remember who it was, but I was trying to come up with ideas because still, and I imagine this is going to come up before the whole thing happens.
Yes.
No one's giving me anything.
No.
So
It's just, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with,
no one's
hanging,
saying
but-
anything, which is, again, very reminiscent
Par
of
for the course.
2005
Yes.
and our whole friendship.
Yes.
Which is the reason why I stopped planning. Anyway, but I was saying that, like, I was trying to come up with some ideas and things that we could do. And I was like, I don't want to make it super relaxed because it wasn't just one time. It's happened many times. But I think about that one specific time where we were all, and my parents were sleeping, which I don't know how they slept through this, but we stayed up, like, all of us talking and the sun came up.
Yes.
It was like 5 or 6 a.m. And we're like, oh. And we were legit just talking.
Just talking, yeah.
Or the countless times that, like, we would go to the diner or somewhere and we would say, okay, we're going to leave. And we go to the parking lot and we hang out in the parking lot just standing by our cars for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to not do that. But obviously with the first episode that I did, it took 2 hours, over 2 hours.
To just, get through it. But I mean, who knows? This could be another version of that because we're going to have some fun. Right?
Okay.
But we are going to review some things. And given the car ride home afterwards, this could go one of two ways.
Yeah, but I do want to preface that by saying you and I go to a lot of movies together.
Yes, we do. All the time.
And it is, I feel like maybe kind of rare almost that like we agree.
Yes.
Completely. Because either I'm like, wow, that was really great. And you're like, or you're like, that was really funny. And I'm like, yeah, it was okay. It's very rare that we both really enjoy a movie.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I was a little bit when I saw you put on Instagram your rating for this movie. I was like, I knew that, obviously I knew from after the movie we talked about it. I knew you weren't the biggest fan, but I was like, still upset.
Yeah, and I might, right? Like maybe. I might adjust my rating.
I don't want to influence you.
Well, no,
Whatever.
and we can just get into it. We're talking about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because we went and saw that, and I didn't care for it. I've already.
Which, by the way, I fucked up a little bit.
What happened?
I didn't think it, which it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't a big deal, but I did put on my Instagram story the second post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But in my defense, it wasn't a spoiler.
Yeah, that wasn't a
It
spoiler.
was-
Like you didn't spoil anything for anyone.
Literally, if anyone like sees it, it looks like I'm just recording like my TV watching like the animated version from the 90s.
Yeah.
But I did realize afterwards because I saw like people were viewing my story, and then I was like, and people that I know are also Marvel fans.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh crap, I feel bad because I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, but I mean, and in my opinion, right, you weren't that person because I went and saw it again after we saw it the first time.
Yeah.
And like after I watched that first post-credit scene, I went to the bathroom and like I thought about going back in the theater.
But it wasn't anything like, unless I haven't just like really viewed it. But I don't think there was anything like.
No, that was just a
in it,
nostalgia. Like that was just a nostalgia shot for like fans of the original cartoon.
which is what I want to believe. But also, Kevin Feige likes to throw stuff in there.
Yeah. So
I did feel bad, especially because we saw it the day before it came out.
yes,
And I was already
technically.
posting.
And you were posting. Yeah.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, we saw Fantastic Four.
We did see Fantastic Four. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really. I wasn't thrilled.
What didn't you like about it? And you can't say, because you're like, I guess one of your primary arguments, or I don't know, I can't remember if it was your only argument, was that it wasn't Superman and that you had just saw Superman.
No. Aside from, which is why I said I might have to see it again.
The third time?
A third time. I might need to go see it a third time.
I've thought about it.
And two, like I might need to like wait a while and watch it again because yes, I was coming off the high of Superman, but that wasn't my only argument. My whole thing is the next movie it just, to me, it felt like this movie, now that we know that Spider-Man is coming out next year, it just feels like it put so much more pressure on Spider-Man to set us up for Doomsday.
Which we talked about.
Yes.
But again, Spider-Man movies are not, like, overall, like the overall story arcs of each of the Spider-Man movies are not Avenger Marvel movies.
You're absolutely right.
So you can't like put everything or even like think that it's then going to be Spider-Man's job.
You're right. But all the more reason why I feel like this movie should have done just a little bit more legwork to get us to Doomsday.
It all also depends on what Doomsday is. Like, I feel like that's only something that you can like truly support after seeing Doomsday, because we don't know if Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four or each of them individually are on its own.
The new Avengers.
Whatever.
Let's
not even get into all that because there's like a lot. Anyway, if they already did properly set it up for Doomsday, we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So I guess like in this current perspective, it may appear to you that it could have done more, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah. So I just
It's a wait and see situation.
But taking that out of it, right? Like my expectations leading up to Doomsday. The reason I'm saying I might need to watch it again, because I feel like, and I'm hoping that I am right in this, that this movie to me was like Eternals, and how Eternals was a great movie.
It was fantastic.
It was a great movie.
And I would die on that hill.
It was just placed wrong with when it came out.
No, I don't even think it. We're gonna go off on tangents here.
Listen, that is why we're here. Like for me,
I don't even think it was placed wrong. I think. Well, I don't want to. I think Eternals and the director that they got for it, she's fantastic, by the way. I think that. I don't know if it was intentional by Kevin Feige or intentional by MCU in general or by the director. It was like almost taking Marvel and MCU and like that universe into like a more, I don't want to say serious, but a more like drama driven movie. Like it wasn't like it was getting more, it wasn't even more deep, but it was like more serious in a way. It felt like kind of I'm trying to think. Almost in the way I don't even think that there was any, because my mind started going to like any of the shows that they put out on Disney Plus, but I don't think even any of those were as like serious as the Eternals were. I just think that people just weren't ready, and I don't think people will ever be ready for like that level of like.
Yeah, which is why I think it should have waited, because people were still, like me with Superman, people were still on very much of a high from Endgame.
I don't think they're ever going to be ready.
You don't think they're ever going to be ready? You don't have faith in the people.
I don't, and I say that as a Marvel fan.
Fair enough.
I don't have faith in Marvel fans overall, in like the general like overall population, because it just, I don't know. Like you had some like heavy hitter actors.
Yeah.
You got Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Agreed. Like looking at it now, because I just recently watched it like a couple months ago. But that was when I came to I was like, that was all of the hate that I had for that movie when I first saw it.
It was beautiful.
I was like, it was unwarranted and I was wrong.
It was
because that really is like, it's a really great story that deserves more time and effort put into it. Like I need to know what happens next.
Yeah, and I had and I guess I still kind of have a little bit of false hope for that movie, because I even thought that like it was, because I get delusional, but I was really hoping that with seeing the hand in the trailer for Captain America, that it was going to be part of that storyline, and it was not, because it feels like they don't care about the Eternals anymore.
No, they just used the hand to.
It was like a subplot.
Like they just used the hand to bring adamantium into the MCU, so that later on down the line they can bring the X-Men into the MCU.
I'm hoping that it becomes one of those things where like later down the line, people realize the quality that they could get out of including the Eternals and then bring that back in, and it becomes one of those things that like, oh, do you remember these people? I hope that's what it is, but I don't even think they're gonna do that. Which sucks because it ended off on one of those things of like the Eternals will return, and they never.
They haven't been back.
Where are they?
I mean, same
because Harry Styles showed up.
He did,
which is that alone also for me, being who I am. Yeah. Got Harry Styles in a movie. We're gonna waste him.
Seems like it, unfortunately, but.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
We're talking about Fantastic Four, and that, like the Eternals, I feel like the Fantastic Four is a great movie, just incorrectly placed.
I also think that they're also probably trying to set up. I think it's correctly placed. I want to pose this to you. With Doomsday. It's not even a spoiler at all. We know Robert Downey Jr. is going to be there.
Yes.
Who has iconically been the face of, like, the actor himself and then obviously his character. And him no longer being there, and then there being a lot of, like, not criticism, but just talk in general about who is going to be this new face, this new leader of the Avengers and the Marvel, like, movies and shows in general. And then you have, obviously, announcing that he's going to return, but then also you have in these other storylines, and I think that this is probably why Fantastic Four is being placed where it is, you have all these other movies where you have all these other main character or main leader people all in the running for this, and now you're throwing in someone else. Now you're throwing in Reed.
Yeah.
Which Reed really would have been, like, comic-wise, the face of Marvel, being like one of the first characters and being, like they say, the first family of Marvel. So I think maybe you're setting up, like, you're at this time where or you already know that Bucky and Sam are not getting along. Like
which is so weird.
It's
so weird. Because I'm like, how is it that you
went from like
hugging each other and saying I love you in Captain America to now we're beefing over who's the Avengers?
It's almost reminiscent of Civil War.
Yes.
Because you have one side that like wants to, I don't want to say side with the government, but they want to like go along and do things a certain way that was like legal and lawful. And then the other one's like saying, no, but we got to do this in the right way for people in general and not because of the government. And then now you have the same exact thing happening where you have Bucky who kind of went off and joined like
became
the government.
A politician, which was the most random thing.
I mean, he got all the time in the world. He could try out 10 different lives. Man's been alive for how many years now?
Yeah, I get that.
And then you have Sam, who like obviously historically just like Steve and Tony been like working side by side and have this like, and still with Sam and Bucky having this same common goal. But like both of them now kind of like
how do we
it's almost like a power grab.
Yeah.
And so now you have these two who they already set up at the end of New Avengers, Thunderbolts. Kills me to say it.
Thank you.
I love Bucky. I can't say it. Them going like against each other and you know eventually they're gonna team up. Like obviously.
Yeah.
And then you already somewhere in between that timeline, because I think it was post Thunderbolts, but before Fantastic Four release, that they mentioned that they showed the trailer with the chairs.
Yes.
So then you already know that like you're getting Patrick Stewart back. So now you have even more of these like main character, main people faces, and more people like almost vying for whether intentional or not this top spot. And now you're throwing in another person. So then it kind of potentially could start up the storyline of they're all going against each other,
it's
whether they want to or
really
not,
nice.
Whether they like intentionally are trying to like be the leader or not. And then it comes to this thing of like, that's Tony. Like whether he says he's Tony or not, like that they all remember him. That's Tony. So then it becomes even like another problem in.
Yeah, because some of them are not gonna. Some of them will have difficulty if they go with that's Tony,
Which obviously Reed wouldn't know.
yeah, like if they
but
go
all
with
the rest of them would.
if they like the OG
And
MCU,
Professor X wouldn't know.
like they're gonna have some issues because they're like, bro, we know him. That's Tony. That's our guy.
And whether that's like whether they internally know that that's Tony or not, I think just seeing them is going to be like seeing him is going to be a trip. So it's going to make it more difficult. I think that adds another layer to it. I think maybe it is placed the right way because you have this person who is doing things that Tony would do, like scientifically and being an inventor in this futuristic 1960s universe, who therefore is like almost, if not more or equal, but at the same kind of intelligence level as Tony. And he has this like leadership qualities to him, even though, I mean, I would make the argument that like within the Fantastic Four, they're all kind of a leader figure.
Yeah, that was one thing I really liked about this version of the Fantastic Four.
Up, yeah.
Is that they're not like, you could understand it, and like this movie shows you why these 4 people were picked.
And not that Johnny was Sue's brother.
Yeah. And
which was so strange in like the other version.
Yeah.
But so I think that like you have this whether he's a leader or not, you have this other person who is almost, I don't know if I would even agree with it, but like this equivalent of Tony.
Yeah.
And they're clearly coming here for a reason, whatever that reason is. I think that the storyline and the placement of it, I think, is probably more intentional than we think.
Could be. There is a lot of wait and see that we have to do. Yeah. But yeah, I do think I should watch it again because I've been seeing like clips, right? And like these individual moments were just like really cool. And for example, Johnny's ability to be on fire but not actually be burning anyone.
Yeah. Which that was a thing. I know for sure it was a thing in the cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was a thing in like the Chris Evans version. I did not see that other version.
No, because every time he was on fire, if he didn't have the suit on, it was blowing, like it was burning up. Like his regular clothes. They even made mention of it when they were at Ben's wedding.
But they do also mention that Reed also kind of mentions that when he brings up the new suits in this movie.
Yeah.
That it is fire resistant.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like the same thing.
So I guess he just didn't learn to control it, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, but to the greater point, I do like how they made sure to show that all of them were on that ship for a reason.
Yeah.
They're all intelligent. They're all know what they're doing. I did find it weird, and I think that there's probably just, I think that there was scenes cut. We didn't get a lot of Ben.
No, they said that there were like.
It seems like there was a greater storyline cut. Yeah. Like a big chunk of it.
And then they left like some of the wrong parts of the storyline, because there's this moment where he's walking past a store, and he's like looking in a mirror,
which is kind of on par to like them being intentional. We talked about this, that they did it with Spider-Man as well, and they did it with I guess really with like Mark Ruffalo's version of Bruce Banner, but like not giving that origin story. So if you know the story of Fantastic Four, you know why he's looking at the screen. You know that he like has that difficulty of seeing himself in the way that he used to be. But overall, it was almost like he had a storyline missing in like this current situation.
Because it feels like that part was like they shot more scenes showing his dealing with like
this woman
like her.
There was no, because the last thing that I remember of seeing her was when he goes, was it a school or a synagogue?
Both.
Whatever it was, him going there, and he says, I just wanted to see you."
Yeah.
Did we ever get to know why, or what happened after that?
Because he liked her.
Yeah, but did they ever go into that more than that?
No.
And it just went to the next scene.
It just went to the
and
next
then we
scene.
never saw her again.
Like Smooth was just
Like,
like,
I know.
yeah, like it was Smooth. Just I wanted to see you, and she just kind of like smiled at him,
Yeah.
and then it was just like, okay, cool, that was fun. Moving on. He deserved more.
He does.
He deserved more.
He's a great character,
He
great
is.
actor. I think that
I don't care. Also, let me just say, I don't care if him having a beard was in the comics. It was weird.
that was so strange.
It was weird. I don't care if it was a thing in the actual comics of him having a beard. It was weird.
Because that's not even like something in nature.
And also, can we also like I'm about to get a little nitpicky.
Go ahead.
All right. He's the smartest man on the planet.
Who?
Reed.
In this.
And this.
Yes.
You can't think, why haven't you figured out a better power solution yet?
As opposed to all of the plants that they were setting up? Or you mean
Not
just in
even
general?
like the fact that we had to shut off power and on the planet at like 7 p.m.
Yeah. Like moving everyone to solar power?
Yeah, like why haven't we done that yet?
Yeah. I think that it's, and this is just me, I get nitpicky too. And I have my skepticism about things too. But also I try to like come up with a possible explanation for things. And I think that may be important to connect to the fact that like they mentioned in the movie that not all of New York is as developed as where they live. And you see Ben going to his old neighborhood and things do not look like the futuristic version of everywhere else.
I mean, if they cut down on all the TV screens.
I mean, capitalism is still a thing. And
like that was just a lot of televisions and such a small radius.
He's someone that like is not just like this astrophysicist, but he's also this inventor and creates like a lot of these products and things that people use. But I think that I don't know how old his character is supposed to be at this point, but also like, does he have the power to kind of like change the way society just is in general? If he can't even like change all of New York yet, that's something, capitalism is still a thing.
Yeah. But I don't know. It just seemed like they were above it. Like capitalism is still a thing, yes, but like.
They have a flying carpet and they have some people who have old cars.
I know. Like it was just like, not everyone's created equal, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. What do you think about, have you seen in the trailer, the Freedom Tower is seen? Like the actual Freedom Tower.
I didn't see that.
Like World Trade Center is there, the new one. And we don't have to stay here long, but someone did make mention of the fact that the Fantastic Four was great, but they still couldn't stop.
How do you stop a airplane?
I don't know. I mean, she moved a being.
Yeah, but that's because
She moved a being.
he had her baby.
Yeah,
And it's that motherhood woman thing where
that
she was just
motherhood thing.
like, oh, you got me messed up.
Yeah. So like, he
She
moved.
was like, no, don't think so.
But yeah, Galactus seemed like he went out like a punk too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting from that fight, but I was expecting just a little bit more. Silver Surfer was awesome.
I struggle with, and I want to assume that they also struggle with the producers of all the movies in general, that they struggle with trying to balance a movie that can satisfy and make sense and entertain all of the different age groups that Marvel has. Because even with this false hope, this plan of like, once he passes this line, then we got him.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that seems like very much like a TV show type of thing. some like 90s sitcom type of thing. Like they'll pull this string and then the bucket will fall. Like it just seems so silly. But then kids watch it.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's times where they kind of have to they want to like, because they know they're getting a lot of their money from people our age or around our age. But I think that sometimes maybe they're trying to like simplify things a little bit more for the sake of like the younger audiences and still wanting to draw them in. Because I don't think that in the beginning they intended for this whole thing to go on for so long and have the success that it had. Yeah. But now it's too late to stop. You want to keep going, and so you have to keep pulling these kids in.
Yeah.
You have to keep going. So you have to just keep on growing with the audience, but also continuously pulling in more and more.
That's a lot of work. I did like the character of Galactus, though. He felt like threatening.
So here's my thing. I was thinking about this today. Galactus consumes planets.
Yes.
Does he travel universes?
Well,
yes, right?
Maybe now.
Prior, did he? Like in this movie?
No, he just
or in the previous movie.
He didn't travel the multiverses. He moved galaxies. He just moved through galaxies,
but not through universes.
Not through universes.
Because then I was thinking because this was my original problem with like getting into multiverse things. Nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
And so I was thinking like if he was able to like travel through universes, how do you then combine this version of Galactus to that Cloud version that you have in the one that we first grew up with? Because then you're like, but if they're too different, and then how do you then justify that like Galactus is showing up in every universe or in most universes?
Well, I mean, this is why those that is where the multiverse movies helps. Because if you look,
I'm not gonna stop watching Marvel. I'm way too deep into all of this. I am very annoying with Marvel, but what are we doing?
It is a bit
what
annoying.
Are we doing here?
Because that's where because that's where, like, I mean, if you look at Loki,
which by the way, amazing.
Absolutely
amazing.
Amazing
the
television
entire series.
Yes.
Wow.
Top to bottom.
Wow.
Wonderful stuff. But that was where it was brought in because he was all of the different Lokis. That was in, what is it, the Ether? Is that what that realm was called?
I believe so.
All of those Lokis there, you know, they just kind of, that helped. And then Deadpool kind of brought it like around to where like there's a bunch of also like different variants. And
is it weird that I don't want to see Deadpool in the MCU?
No.
I don't.
No.
I feel like that's not the place for him.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
I can't imagine a MCU movie universe where I have Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds and Athena, Angelina Jolie in the same movie.
Yeah.
I can't see it. What are we doing?
Because first and foremost, unless we're about to make every Marvel movie he's ever in rated R, which they're not going to do.
They're not.
It's a waste of Deadpool.
And also, how do you then have these movies where you have like these big fight scenes, like in Endgame, and you have Deadpool talking to the camera?
Right.
I hope they say no forever.
But I mean, it looks like he's on his way.
Because did they confirm Hugh Jackman
for
Doomsday?
Yes. What
are we doing here?
Yes, they did. Yes, he is confirmed.
Okay.
And they even said that that not all of the names were announced. Even with all they did announce, not everyone who's in this movie
I did see that
has been announced yet.
Who were they missing again? Which, by the way, I saw this one tweet like when that video came out, and I retweeted it because I thought it was hilarious. It was like, I hate that I'm such a nerd. Why am I sitting here watching a video of chairs?
Chairs, dog.
Because I was invested.
Same. Like I had the live stream up, and it was just like, what do we got? What do we got?
Why am I watching a video of chairs?
Of chairs.
I hate being a Marvel nerd. What am I doing?
And it's not even like,
When the Fantastic Four trailer came out,
yeah.
it premiered at 8 a.m. on a weekday. I was at work watching this thing on my phone to see a trailer.
To see a trailer.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. But I did watch a live stream of chairs. Like, and it wasn't even interesting. It was literally just,
It was just chairs.
one chair.
And you're just scanning through.
And then it moved to another chair.
Anyway, who were they missing? The Eternals.
The Eternals was not announced. I don't believe the Guardians were announced.
They were not.
I don't like any of the Guardians
Which-
were announced. And I mean,
I'm good.
that's cool. Like, it's cool
I'm
because
good with them
one,
not being in it.
Dave Bautista said he's done.
And also,
And honestly, if Dave Bautista is not playing
if
Drax,
we're being honest,
I don't want to see him on the screen.
what galaxy are they defending? What galaxies are they guarding?
All of them.
Are they?
Yeah, they've. I mean, I'm not saying they're good at it because they're not good at it.
No, and that's why I'm good.
They're not. They're actually really, really bad at their job.
Extremely.
Because
Aside from my girl,
Gamora's awesome.
she's amazing. I love her.
And Groot. I'm never talking bad about Groot ever in any form.
Yes. I'll take them too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of want Drax because I just
He was not going to.
no. He said he's done, and I get that, but I still,
I also don't want. I would love to see Gamora. I don't want her though in it
no. It's perfectly okay.
because eventually all of these characters have to leave.
Yes.
Eventually, they can all live forever. The actors, they can't.
Yeah,
do
they're
it
getting
forever.
older. Like,
I can't go through Gamora dying again. You were there.
yes, it was rough.
I cried.
Yes.
I can't do that again. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they weren't there. Eternals weren't there. Who else?
Who else wasn't there? You know what's crazy? I'm having a difficult time remembering who actually was there.
I know who wasn't there.
Who wasn't there.
My main one. Wanda was not there.
Wanda wasn't there.
Wanda was not there.
Wanda wasn't there. And I mean this
And I
for all Wanda fans. It's sad news.
you think she's not going to be there?
I mean, anything's possible.
She's
it's
not
the
dead.
multiverse.
Also, she's not dead. She never died. Did you see her die?
No.
Did you watch Agatha?
Yes. Loved Agatha.
When he said, "Did anybody see her body?"
Yeah.
It's classic movie things. Like, she's not dead. Also, she's you gotta have her and Jean.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You gotta have her and Jean. They're the two most powerful
Yeah.
by far.
Unless she decides
And I'm so tired of this painting her as a villain.
unless she decides that unless she goes her comic book route.
Who, Wanda?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In the comic books, Wanda decides one day that she doesn't want any more mutants and they all lose their powers.
Again, very powerful.
She's just like
I like
she's
how
just
she
like-
could just do anything.
She's just like, I don't want any more mutants.
She really is the most powerful.
So she like literally it was just like all of them were just like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have powers anymore.
I don't
So, and no, she wasn't evil. She was grief stricken.
She was just traumatized.
Yeah, she went,
consistently from the day she was
like
born.
she's had a rough life. She's
The
had
roughest.
a really rough life.
And people should be grateful that she is not more angry.
Yeah, but like she wasn't trying to do
'Cause
anything.
she is justified in everything that she does.
I mean,
I stand beside her 1000%.
The city thing was a bit weird.
What city thing? They were fed. They were in a good neighborhood. She just wanted to be a little bit delusional.
Yeah, but you don't bring a whole city with your delusion.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You let them live their lives, and you create this little bubble for yourself. She created a big bubble.
They ain't have any problems in life. You ain't got no bills to pay.
They did all that though. Like they still went to work and had like their lives.
No, they didn't have lives.
Well, yeah, because she took them.
Because they weren't doing anything if they weren't on her show. She just wanted to be delusional. She just wanted to have a happy life. She just wanted a family. She just wanted her kids.
Well, sure. Sure.
I know I'm not. Anyway.
But, you know, sure. But it was a bit extreme is what I'll say. But grief makes you do extreme things. So I'm giving her a pass.
She really just wanted her kids.
Yeah.
That's all she wanted.
And her husband. What do you think that show's going to do? Vision Quest.
To be honest, I don't care.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Vision, yes.
Yeah.
New version of Vision, I do not care.
Fair enough.
Because you're not him.
Yeah, because he's actually like dead.
You're
like,
not him.
Yeah. You're like a carbon copy.
And I don't care for that.
Carbon cut out. Fair enough.
But she's not in that trailer thing.
She is not in that trailer. Her trailer was not
shown. She will
shown.
be there, I'm hoping.
I mean, it's the multiverse. Anything is possible. Nothing is certain. Anything is possible. Insert Kevin Garnett here.
Aside from Miles. Anything else, yes.
Anything else is possible. Except Miles.
But we did have, and this is me being crazy. This is me being a nerd. At the end of the last Spider-Man movie where he moves into the apartment, you hear someone in the background calling for Miles. And now you have in this new movie, the actress, who voiced Miles's mom in the animated version is in this new live action version.
But Sony said.
I know what Sony says.
Marvel
Sony says
tried.
things though. Sony could talk. You know what else talks? Money.
It does talk. Money does indeed talk. And it's a perfect segue, right? Because now that we're talking about Spider-Man and all the things that are possible, one of the reasons this movie is getting made is because if Sony doesn't put out a new Spider-Man movie every 4 years, they lose the rights and they go back to Marvel. That's why we've had so many.
Which is then just a money thing because it's not even like they're doing it exclusively. It is Marvel.
Yeah.
So.
Like Sony is for whatever reason trying to hold on.
What do you mean for whatever reason? Money.
To the rights to Spider-Man.
Who else you got?
Lose them.
They don't got any. Who they got?
You're right. They've got all of the rest of the Sinister Six and Venom.
Which, by the way, wasn't that in a post-credit?
Yeah.
You losing that too, fam.
Yeah. Because he was, and that part was annoying that they teased that and then nothing happened with it.
They just like doing stuff like that.
Like, why put that in the post-credit screen? Like, why put that in the post-credit? Like, I was looking forward to Tom Hardy against Tom Holland.
There are some actors.
The verses of the Toms.
I gotta say, there are some actors that I can't see in these MCU movies.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see Tom Hardy in these MCU movies. But then I watch, like, old ones, and I remember the people who have already been in them, and I'm like, oh, I forgot Stanley Tucci is in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why are you here?
Why are you here?
So I don't know.
Yeah, anything's possible. But I mean, that would have been interesting to see. Because Tom needs help.
What do you mean?
The Toms need help. There's too many Chris's.
The Toms need help.
So
we got? Hiddleston.
We got Tom Hiddleston and Tom Holland.
There's no other ones?
Not that come to my mind. So because I refuse to believe that Captain America is dead, we need to balance it out at 3-3.
I told you about the funeral scene?
No.
At Peggy's funeral?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you about that? I didn't tell you?
No.
What did I tell? It was you.
Possibly.
In...
Tell me again.
I think it's Civil War. Right? Is that where Peggy dies?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like they're already like beefing.
Yeah.
He gets a text from what's that girl's name? I can't stand her. The blonde one.
The
The niece.
One? Oh, yeah.
Or the granddaughter, whoever she is.
Maggie? No.
No, not Maggie. What's her name? Anyway, she doesn't matter. I don't care
Yeah.
about her. Which, by the way, where's she and where's Zemo? Anyway, that's beside the point.
Again, these are all valid points and questions.
I am too much of a nerd to be forgetting all these. Anyway, so he gets the text.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, your girl's dead. Well, I don't think she knows. Does she know that about them too? Or I think she does, but he doesn't know who she is to Peggy.
At that point, yeah.
So anyway, blah, blah, blah. They're at the church, and there's the 6 people carrying Peggy's casket. And Steve Rogers is at the front, carrying on the right side. Left side looking at them. And then it pans to, I'm so nerdy. It pans to this overhead shot of the aisle of the church in between the pews. And obviously there's 6 people carrying Steve's one of them. In the back left is someone who, and this could just be a coincidence because, you know, nerd people do nerd shit, but in the back corner is someone who looks like that old version of Steve when he goes back. After he like is with Peggy and he goes back and gives the shield to Sam. Looks like him.
I'd have to watch that again.
I don't know. It could be just imagining things, but it looks
Like him?
yeah.
That's
And
neat.
it's just like it's like almost like barely a side profile and in the top of his head.
Yeah.
Or it could just be an old white man, but
I mean, anything
I don't know.
is possible.
I'm hoping that that's not it because then you got more like multiverse things.
Yeah. I mean, I already need them to give me a short where you show me how Captain America put the Soul Stone back. Like I need you to show me him putting the stones back.
Do we know for sure he did?
No. But I would also like to see that too.
We also know that the stones don't matter.
Yes, but like at the time,
They think they do, but
They
we know
think
that the
they do.
stones don't matter.
so I just want to see a short of him putting. I need the Soul Stone. I need to know how he put that back, and I need to know how he made the Reality Stone a liquid again. I still need to know how they made that a solid. It was a liquid. They removed that
He
from.
has to find another scientist.
They removed that from what's the name, and then made it.
Find another scientist.
Like, what did he just like
Go
crush
to-
it up
go
again
to- what's Tony's dad's name?
and like add some water? Howard.
Go to Howard.
But he can't because he has to return it to Asgard.
You gotta find a way, man. Or you don't, because they don't matter.
You're right. I'm just saying
You
these
got
are,
that whole.
these are the questions that I had.
Yeah, there's
Well,
gonna
why?
be holes. There's potholes.
Yeah, like these are the questions because I'm like, bro, how do you return the Soul Stone? How do you put that back? Or like, did you take it?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Anyway, Spider-Man.
Anyway, Spider-Man.
Anyway, Spider-Man is coming out.
Yes.
And there has been a lot of footage shown from the set of this movie as if we are making the movie with them. It's almost like every day I feel like there's like new pictures
New video.
and new video from the set of this movie. And it's pissing me off. Because it's like, when the movie comes out, why do I need to see it?
That's not even 2 seconds of a clip, Kenny.
Why do I need to see it?
What do you mean?
Not all of them are short, though. That's what I'm saying.
But do you know they're gonna cut the clips?
It's still too
You're
much,
not
bro. Like,
seeing all of that.
close the movie sets.
You're not seeing all of that.
Close the movie sets.
No.
Close the movie sets. I'm tired. Let me know when the trailer comes out what I'm gonna see when I go see this movie. I'm tired of it.
No.
I'm over it.
You're not seeing anything.
I didn't
What have
wanna
you
see-
seen? What have you seen?
I've seen
Him slinging?
him slinging. There's just some scene where he's riding a tank
Yes.
for whatever reason and
saw
things
that.
blow up. Mm-hmm. There is the scene where he gets one of the coolest photos. Somebody caught one of the coolest photos of a behind the. It's like Peter from they're like behind him, and he's like standing on a car in front of a crowd. It's one of the greatest pictures I've seen in the year 2025. I'm not mad at that one at all because that was just a great picture, but it still feels like there's too much announced.
So to clarify,
Yes.
you are not seeing anything of him out of his element that we have not seen in any of the other 10 Spider-Man movies. You're not seeing anything spoiler related at all.
Yeah, for now.
No, you're just not.
For now.
No, they're not
Yeah.
dumb. They're not dumb.
Yes, they are.
You're
Marvel stuff a little bit.
they're not gonna no. Anything that is plot, you think that they're gonna put it just plain out, and they're not. You want to make a bet? We could do this. You think we're gonna see something like spoiler related?
Absolutely.
All right, what's the bet? And we gotta qualify what is
Spoiler?
spoiler related.
Major life change, major character reveal.
Major life change meaning what?
Somebody's dead.
Okay.
Or somebody's alive
Okay.
who we thought was dead.
So the same thing. You mean major life change or character
Yeah.
reveal that
Yeah.
being connected? Okay. So you're seeing like if we see Marissa Tomei,
Yes.
then we know that like,
Something serious is happening.
or if we see
Miles.
Miles,
Yes.
which we won't know because he's just gonna look like any other black kid on the set.
That is true.
You could have already seen Miles.
That is true. Unless for that particular one, it'll be like Miles and like
You would have to see them like interacting
Yes.
with Liza,
Yeah.
the actress.
yes.
Okay. And the bet is what? Because I'm willing to take you up on that bet.
Two movie tickets.
Okay. Okay.
Two movie tickets.
Done. Easiest bet I ever made in my life.
All right.
Done.
I'm gonna yeah. I think that's
I don't think you're gonna see any of that.
I do.
Not a
Because
chance.
I feel like I'm seeing too much already.
You know
now
what
this could just
You know what I
be-
did see?
What?
The gravestone of Aunt May. I saw a photo of that. Is that a spoiler?
I mean, no, unless you haven't seen the last movie, no.
No, spoiler for this current movie.
No.
Because I think it's him at the graveyard, at the cemetery, looking at it.
Yeah, no, it's still not, because that's how the last movie ended. Was him at the graveyard talking to Happy. So that's not really a spoiler. He just went back to,
I think that's pretty much the extent of things that we're gonna see.
I don't. So this is a fun bet.
What are the other spoilers that you have seen for other Marvel movies? Aside from this one, have you seen any spoilers for like film, like people recording things or taking pictures of things, aside from the previous Spider-Man movie where we saw like those scaffolding pictures with Toby and Andrew?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen much about that, but I just don't. Because Marvel refuses to let anyone wear the same suit in more than one movie, I hate seeing what the new suit looks like before the trailer comes out.
But have you seen any other spoilers for any other movies?
Um,
The answer is no.
no, so I could be making a really bad bet.
The answer is no. You also got to think, to both of our knowledge, we haven't seen any other spoilers for any other movies. They know who Tom is, which I think, by the way, half of the time that he was spoiling things in the first few movies, I don't think that was real. That's just promotion shit. I think that the spoiling of Toby and Andrew I think that was real, and I think they're not going to let that happen again. They haven't let any other spoilers go out. They haven't, they're not going to put anyone in that situation again. They're not going to want to do it. Because people knew weeks before, maybe even a month before, about Toby and Andrew. They're not going to do it. And I think Tom is getting better and I think they're getting better at keeping things away from him.
Well, yeah, because he already said that they show him the script for what he's shooting on the day he goes to shoot
and still
it.
lie to him because they lied to him about Tony's funeral.
Yeah.
Which again, by the way, I think that was real. But like, there's this one, I don't know if you remember it, but I think it was this maybe Infinity War, where he recorded a video, and it was like him opening up a package and him looking at the poster.
Yeah.
And he turns it, like showing the camera, and then he reads the letter, and in the back it says confidential, and it says do not show or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he like cuts the camera. That's fake.
You think so?
Oh, 1000% that's fake. That is fake. I think in the beginning, I think for sure he was.
No, that was probably fake. That seems
but after
like,
you want to play it up and you want to try to make it seem like he's Peter. Look at him. He's so silly. He messed up again.
Like he's like Peter.
So silly.
Because, I mean, let's be honest.
It's the same reason why they weren't pulling what's her name? The actress who plays Miss Marvel off the red carpets. They weren't pulling her off. Because you want to show, if you watch any of her interviews, she's a massive Marvel nerd.
Oh, she's a super nerd.
She is like to the extreme. Like she should have her own YouTube channel. And it's very on par with her character because her character is a massive Marvel nerd.
Yeah.
And they have her on these red carpets and she's giving out her theories and she's saying this isn't 616 and this is this and she's going off. You're not going to pull her off the red carpet because you want to play into that. You want to try to make kind of like this connection between who they are, really. They're not going to pull her off the red carpet. They want to keep putting Tom in these situations to kind of give them some of this almost like a side of realism to the actor and the character combined.
Maybe.
And that's another reason why you shouldn't close off movie sets, because you got to make it real.
Close them.
I think with movie sets and any film sets in general, even with TV, things, to me anyway, appear more realistic and more believable and more relatable when it is outside in the open and it is clear that it is not a set. It feels more tangible and it feels more immersive.
Okay.
And I think that even if people don't realize it right away, I think subconsciously your brain can notice when like, this is a fake city. This is not a real apartment. This is not a real house.
Like Deadpool.
Like all of Deadpool. Like a lot of the interior shots of a lot of these places. You know it's not real because it doesn't look realistic. Inside Avengers Towers, inside of any of these places is so clear that it's not real. But when you have filming outside and you see grass and you can tell that it's real grass and you see real buildings and you see real clouds and you see all of this, it feels more real. Like, what was the show? What was the show with Samuel L. Jackson and his wife?
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. That house that they lived in, that's a real house. They have a real life together, and you could see it. That's not made up. The building that Daenerys is working out of, whatever her character's name was, that's fake. And it looks fake. There's an alien commune.
Yeah.
But when you are in his house and you're outside and you have like an actual alleyway and these actual buildings and all these things, it makes it more realistic.
I get that. I get that 100%. I just don't think that the people should see it until.
But that still technically is a closed set. It's not enclosed, but it's closed. You could you could film inside and it's gonna look fake as hell. You could try as much as you want, and you can film outside and try to close off as much as you can, but you can't close off everything. And I don't think they want to.
You know,
I wouldn't be surprised if they use some of those crowds in the movie.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. This is just where things are headed. I could just be a dinosaur in my thinking on this.
I don't know.
Which is
I think it's bigger than just Marvel. I think it's any show or movie.
Yeah, I hate when they do it too.
I like when
like
I think it's the more of the responsibility of the production company to protect as much of it as they can.
Yeah.
But it should not fall on them if people are outside and see a second or two. Make the storyline better, because that's really what it is. Make the plot and the storyline better so that you can protect the bigger things and not everything has to be completely out in the open. I could think of like 10 different shows and movies right now where I've seen photographs taken from like 5 blocks away, and either they try to get away with it by filming fake things. You make people believe that this is what's going to show up in the show, and it does not. Or also you do the little things outside, which is what they're doing, and make the bigger things inside.
Fair enough, but we said two movies tickets.
When does it come out?
July 2026.
All right.
Yeah.
That means I'm not paying for the next couple Marvel movies.
Yeah, July 2026. And then Doomsday's in December.
I'm not paying for Doomsday.
No. I'm not paying for either. And I'm standing on it. I like that bet.
You can't close up everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Especially when it's the magnitude that it is and it's Spider-Man.
I'm very okay with feeling like a dinosaur and a lot of things.
I just remembered who else I want in Doomsday that they didn't show and no one cares about, because I've not seen a single person from when it was announced to when it was airing to now. I think it's been a couple years since it's been out. I have not seen a tweet. I have not seen a picture. I have not heard anyone talking about it. I don't think I've ever talked to you about it. And I enjoyed the storyline so much. And this was also something that was outside filmed. And again, just because no one cared. Echo. You don't even know who I'm talking about. You don't even know who I'm talking about.
I do.
Her storyline was so good. Did you see it?
I did. You're never seeing her again.
Which is crazy. And I know I could tell on your face you don't care. But
yeah, you're never seeing her again. I watched that show and I was like,
no, that's another Eternal situation. What are we doing here? It was so good.
Like, I watched that show and I was just like, I'm gonna go watch Loki again.
It was so good. It was so good. I mean, they're gonna bring her back. They have to, because Kingpin. Yeah,
Kingpin. He's like,
they will bring her back, but man, what a waste. Like, I'm so glad. Let me rephrase that. It was not a waste, because I think that the storyline was amazing. I think it was a great story. I think the diversity in terms of Native American culture and her being deaf, amazing. Not a waste at all. It's a waste in the fact that they're not using it more to their advantage.
I agree.
And I hope that they have something with her and Clint.
Yeah, she should be in Hawkeye season 2. That'd be cool.
Kingpin.
I wouldn't mind that.
Kingpin.
Yeah. Because now that everything seems to be like intertwined, because I'm still waiting for them to do more with Moon Knight.
Moon Knight's not MCU.
which is weird, but all right.
I saw that somewhere after it came out, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's the next thing is going to be in. And then I saw someone saying that he's not. Maybe it was Oscar Isaac himself. It's not MCU. It's Marvel, but not MCU, which is stupid.
That is
Get him
that's
in there.
dumb. Like,
you're wasting Oscar Isaac.
hello.
Maybe Pedro Pascal will convince his friend.
Yeah, just have a conversation, bro. It's fine. It's gonna be simple, but I do like how they're building the small town New York and all of that beef and drama, and how it's all gonna like, it's about to like all intertwine with like how Daredevil.
Which, by the way,
What? What?
I'm gonna get my Marvel fan nerd card revoked.
Because Daredevil was great. I'm
not saying that it wasn't.
The second half of the season was like when it first started.
Kenny.
I was like, this was kind of boring.
Kenny.
But yeah. What?
Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil.
Yeah. Iron Fist.
Not.
You haven't seen them?
I saw one episode of Jessica Jones.
Okay.
And I saw. No, that's it.
Well, listen,
Because I just.
if your card's getting revoked, then mine's getting revoked. Because when these,
I liked him in Spider-Man. I liked him in She-Hulk. I think that he's great.
When these two were, when like those shows were Netflix shows and not Disney
I think that's
Plus
why
shows.
I didn't watch it, because I'm not the biggest Netflix person.
I watched Daredevil. And I watched the first season of Luke Cage, but I wasn't really a big fan of Luke Cage. I like Daredevil. I didn't get into Jessica Jones. I didn't watch Iron Fist.
You know what my problem with Jessica Jones is? And it's so insane. Which is crazy because you know my cousin Joey.
Yeah.
My cousin Joey, who, I mean, I say you guys are like my older brothers, but he's like really like my older brother. He's about 13, 14 years older than me. Grew up together. Literally, he only moved out once he got married. And he's like probably largely responsible for a lot of my nerdiness. He one time told me, he was like, I think it was when Jessica Jones had came out, or like it was popular. And he was like, I don't understand why you're not watching it. Like, you dress like her. Like, you're her.
You do. You do. You really do.
And so I was like, cool. He's saying that. I'm going to give her a shot and I'm going to watch it. The actress, she bothers me. I don't like looking at her. So I'm not going to watch it. And that's the only reason why.
I mean, that's enough of a reason to not watch a series. Like, you don't need her. More than that to justify.
And I don't even know if it's her. I don't know if it's her. I don't know if it's because she was in Gilmore Girls, which again, I'm a big nerd. Once I'm in something, I'm in it. Like, I'm in it. She was in Gilmore Girls. I didn't mind her in Gilmore Girls. Something about her face and her voice. I don't like it. And I can't.
You can't get past it.
I can't get past it. And I know eventually she'll be in MCU and I'm going to have to. But also, I thought the same thing about Vanessa Kirby, to be honest. But I got past that.
Yeah,
because I like her.
She's in season 2 of Daredevil, so she's.
But what's the actress name? Jessica Jones.
I don't know, but we can find out. But yeah, she's.
I feel bad.
Listen, don't feel bad. I didn't watch Jessica Jones either. I didn't watch. Kristen Ritter. Yeah, Kristen Ritter.
Something about her face.
It's a weird face, but
and she's not ugly.
No.
It's just something about, I don't know. I can't do it.
But I didn't watch those either. I only stopped watching Daredevil because I didn't watch the Defender show, which was all 4 of them together.
Didn't watch it.
So then I stopped watching Daredevil, and then I picked up once it came back on Disney Plus, and now these are all like playing into each other, and now Hawkeye's gonna get involved because Kingpin was in Hawkeye. Echo could be involved because she has run-ins with Kingpin. Like, it's all coming together, and it's gonna culminate in Spider-Man.
I feel like with all the shows that I have not seen, being those and I didn't watch, and I think there's only been one that I haven't watched. How many seasons of What If have we had?
3.
I haven't seen the last 2. I like that I haven't seen it because it does give me a little bit of a surprise element to things. It's kind of like the equivalent of when Game of Thrones was really popular. I subscribed to this guy on YouTube who was just so good at analyzing Game of Thrones and everything, like past like the books, which I read. But he was so good at predicting what was going to happen each episode that I had to unsubscribe because it was like just spoilers. And it wasn't intentional. Like he didn't know for sure, but he was just so good at analyzing it. And so I think that not watching these shows is almost like the equivalent of that to me, where I kind of like have a little bit more of a surprise, or I'm kind of missing a little bit. And I think that is a little bit of a thrill. But I can see myself eventually going back to watch it. But I do... It's weird because it's like a double-edged thing where like you have some background knowledge onto why things are the way they are, but then also like you're missing out on some things. Like with the first season of What If, this is such a nerdy episode, by the way.
I don't care.
The first season of What If, where it ends with what's his name, the alternate Stephen Strange, the zombie one. Is it just called Zombie Strange? What's he called? You know what I'm talking about? The one that looks all messed up. I think that's part of the reason why I didn't watch season 2, because I was like, what the hell was this? And then seeing him show up at the end of Multiverse of Madness, which, by the way, hated that. Aside from Wanda.
I loved Multiverse of Madness.
You know what messed me up?
What?
Because I hate cheesy things. The scene where... it's so bad.
I bet you it's so
bad.
I bet you the scene you were about to say, right, is you hate it because you think it's cheesy, but it's revered as one of the best scenes in the movie.
What do you think I'm going to say?
Is it the scene where they're throwing music notes at each other?
Yes! What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're having fun.
No, who's having fun? Not I.
I was having a great time.
I remember we watched that together, right?
Yes.
And I was like, I remember watching and being like, what the hell? I think I probably even turned to you. I was like, I hate this. I was like, what are we watching? Music notes?
Yes. That was incredible.
Can't do it. And then I don't care about zombies in the MCU. I don't care. Get it off of What If and get it off of Multiverse. So what are we doing
Well, they are
here?
because the Marvel zombie series is on the way.
No.
It's a whole series.
No, I'm not watching it. I can't do it.
It's a whole series.
I was all into What If when the first few episodes played it as individual episodes, like standalones. And I was like, this is great. Because I love that little, like, what if thing.
Yeah.
Having all these characters be these different, all these different people in the MCU playing these different roles. But when it started having, like, it became clear that it was all connected, and towards the end it was just about Steven and, like, that zombie version, I was like, I'm not into this. And I thought I was done with that. I thought it was out of my life forever, because I was like, well, I'm not going to watch this show again because I don't care. And then I went to go see Multiverse of Madness, and
he came back and was
and
like,
I see Wanda, and I'm like,
hi.
wow, this movie's a 10 out of 10 because I'm loving this. And I even turned to you when they were at the temple, and she shows up, and I was like, I hope she kills all of them. I hope she kills every single last person there. Kill everybody. I was like, this is a great time. Love this. And then we have these stairs and the zombie and the music notes and I'm like, it felt like everything went downhill in that movie.
It was awesome.
Oh, it was horrible.
It was
We have very
awesome.
different tastes.
It was awesome, man.
Is there any movie that we agree with from Marvel?
We did, because we didn't see it together. You said you loved Thunderbolts. We haven't talked about Thunderbolts, but you said you did love
Which, by the
Thunderbolts,
way,
and I thought Thunderbolts was fantastic.
By the way, he bailed.
I didn't bail.
He bailed.
I didn't bail.
He bailed, and
I did not.
we were supposed to go see it with Will and me, and you did not.
Because I forgot I had agreed to work.
Great movie.
It was a really great movie. I had a great time.
Not with me.
No, sadly.
Yeah, Thunderbolts was great.
I did go see it with Will, though.
Yeah, you guys love doing that shit.
What?
We're like, I'll see a movie with one of you, and then you guys go again without me. I'm not trying to sound bitter, even though I clearly am. But
I'm just saying that's usually we went. I didn't know he was gonna want to go.
I do want to
see
make it clear for the people who don't know us.
Yeah.
We've all been friends for the same amount of time.
Yes.
We all met the same time.
Yes. 20 years ago.
Anything else aside from Thunderbolts? Aside from the two obvious in Endgame and Infinity War. Civil War? Do you like Civil War?
I do now, even though we were on different sides.
We're always on different sides of
different
wars.
sides, yeah.
That's
consistent. I was Team Tony.
Just like you're the Team White Walkers.
Yes. Yes. You know, I actually did watch, not watch, because I wasn't doing video at the time. I did listen to our first episode. Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
My episode?
Yeah.
Did we talk about Game of Thrones?
We did.
What did we say?
And we talked about the fact that I was rooting for the White Walkers, and you told me I was a crazy person.
I'm consistent, clearly.
Yeah, you told me
I meant it then, and I meant it now.
You told me I was a crazy person for rooting for the White Walkers.
Yeah.
I
stand by that.
I mean, those were my guys. What do you want me to say?
That you're wrong.
Well, I mean, clearly I was wrong because they didn't win, but you know.
You were wrong even when they weren't losing.
Listen, I was right to root for them. They were the underdog.
Can you explain the chain?
No.
Okay.
No.
I just want to maybe be on my side for some things. Because I know generally I'm on the right side. My girl lived the whole time and won Game of Thrones.
I mean,
she won the Game of Thrones.
She didn't win the Game of Thrones.
She's Queen of the North.
She won.
And she lived.
She won.
She got everything she wanted.
She won
She got everything she wanted.
But she did not win
the guys she wanted dead.
Game of Thrones.
She became the queen. She got her home back.
She won.
Wanda, kill everyone.
Game of Thrones.
By the way,
she didn't win the
Wanda and Jean.
Game of Thrones.
Jean. Full circle. Jean Grey. I don't think she's gonna be. Actually, maybe.
Maybe.
You have Evan Peters.
Hey. Who knows?
But in this is so nerdy. In Wanda, he wasn't
her brother.
Actually, her brother.
Yeah, he wasn't actually her brother.
He was just casted.
Yeah.
But
and
we have Wolverine.
We've got Wolverine, so she's gonna
that
be there.
Storyline. She's
gonna be there at some point.
Sophie, answer your phone.
You know.
I didn't. Also, want to be clear, did not watch any of those X-Men movies.
I've seen all of them.
I was such a big fan of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I bought like the DVD box set and brought it with me to college.
Yeah.
I love it. I think because I loved it so much and I was rewatching those movies like crazy, I was like, I don't want to see. In my head, it's a remake. I don't want to see it. I know it was not a remake.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. And I think that's the same thing why I didn't see the other version of Fantastic Four. I don't want to see it because I liked the other one too much.
Oh, you didn't miss a thing.
Which I've heard.
I wish I didn't see it.
Which I've heard.
Yeah. That one was atrocious.
And I don't know why I didn't see it because I don't know who played Ben. But the other three actors, I don't mind. I like them. So I don't know why I didn't see it aside from the fact that Anyway, what was I saying? I like the three characters. I don't want to watch it because I don't care enough. And it's not to say that like the original one I loved so much with like Jessica Alba, Chris Evans. Like I really enjoyed it, but not that I loved it. And eventually I think I would want to see what's it called? First Class.
Yeah.
I would want to see it. I just don't care enough yet. And I don't know if I ever will. Because sometimes if I haven't seen something by a certain point, I don't care anymore.
I get that. First Class was good because it wasn't the original kids yet.
What do you mean?
I don't believe. Like Mystique was in it, Magneto was in it, Professor X was in it, but it wasn't like Scott, Jean.
In the first one.
In First Class.
But then the others.
But then like they came along in the second one.
Yeah.
And then like they were in 2 and 3, but they weren't like
Yeah.
first one. So that one was kind of cool because it was like it felt like a refresher and that like it's still X-Men, but it's not your typical X-Men.
Yeah. I hope that I will see it one day. I hope that I will want to see it. Because again, if I don't see something by a certain point, I won't. But also, I love X-Men.
Yeah. I'll say this, right? Like, they both have, for me, I don't ever want to watch 2 or 3 in its entirety ever again.
Hello? Why?
No, not like the original X-Men, like the Bryan Singer remix.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? Those are amazing.
X2 is one of the greatest Marvel movies ever made.
Like,
so, no. Not talking about those. I'm talking about the Bryan Singer versions. Okay. I don't ever want to watch the second or the third one in their entireties ever again. Like, I'm cool on never seeing them again. But they both have really cool scenes right at the end of the movie that I really like. Like the second one when they're fighting Magneto, that's a really cool scene. And then in the third one, there's a scene where they're fighting on a train. It's one of the greatest scenes ever made.
I do want to see it. But also now that I'm even thinking about it more, they're not going to be in any of the future MCU things.
Probably not.
No, they definitely will not because you already have all of the originals in Doomsday.
Yeah, and they already said that once the actual X-Men movie comes out.
And also you're not going to have...
they're recasting.
them and the younger cast, and the younger cast is already the age that they were for the original movies. They're not going to do it. Which, by the way, Famke, the woman who plays Jean, they have the same birthday.
Oh, nice.
Very much on brand for me.
It is.
very much on brand for
Very
me.
much on brand for you.
We got Jean Grey. We got Wanda. We got Jessica Jones, who I know nothing about. Does she have a superpower?
Yeah, she can talk to the dead.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very on brand for me.
Yeah.
Is that her superpower? Really?
I think she can talk. If I'm not mistaken, she can talk to the dead.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Or like she is dead. It's like one of the two.
That's even cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it, though.
Yeah.
Sounds my vibe.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get... Well, never mind. You're probably not going to watch that either. So...
What?
It's going to be like she's in season 2 of Daredevil. But you're not watching that, so...
How do you feel... Again, I haven't seen Daredevil. How do you feel about him sleeping with She-Hulk? Did you watch She-Hulk?
I did watch She-Hulk.
How do you feel about them sleeping together?
Good for you.
How do you feel about the fourth wall being broken with her?
I mean...
Because people said they had problems with it, but it's very
it's
on par
Deadpool.
with Deadpool. Yeah.
Like, you can't like Deadpool
but
for doing
also,
it.
I don't like how they even showed her in the writer's room.
Yeah, I think
pushed it too far.
They went too far.
But I do enjoy her, and the story could have been better.
Yeah, the story... I wasn't mad at She-Hulk, bro, because, I mean, at the end of the day...
It was entertaining.
It was, like... It's a Hulk. She's a Hulk. Right?
She's a Hulk. She's a Hulk.
Like, and if you know me, you know...
Yes.
I love the Hulk.
Absolutely.
So, male, female... makes no difference to me. If you become green and can lift and throw things...
Is she going to be a greater part MCU? I could see, unfortunately, I
don't think so.
I could see them doing away with her. And
I wish they wouldn't.
What was her greater story? I remember that they had that she went to that house.
Yeah, but none of that actually...
What was the story?
That never happened. She was like fighting a cult.
Or someone wanted her blood.
Yeah, they wanted her blood because they're trying to...
Who wanted her blood?
We never really found out because that's when she went to like...
A long time ago.
Yeah, this was like one of the first shows.
Yeah, it was one of the first shows.
Yeah, it was one of the
I
first
think it
shows.
came out, if not the same time, then right after Wanda.
Yeah. They wanted her blood.
Who wanted her blood?
What's his face? Green guy from Captain America.
He was in it?
No, but the people worked for him.
What? I gotta rewatch. I gotta rewatch
it. I gotta rewatch it. I don't know.
You just you could be making shit up.
I probably
and I would
could.
be like,
But I did enjoy the aspect where she was a attorney for like
Megan Thee
super
Stallion?
powered. Well, her too, but I was thinking more specifically an attorney for super powered individuals.
I like how they showed her going to the woman to get her suit.
Yes.
That was cool.
Like I loved everything about, because I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, it's the logistics side. Like,
Technically set in New York. Oh no, she's in LA. I was gonna say it would have been cool if she would have teamed up with Peter to get his new costume, but they're in LA.
yeah.
Not too many superheroes in California.
Or anywhere else in the United States of America.
New York, New Jersey.
That's pretty much it.
No, but for real, right?
Yeah. It's really weird that a lot of Earth's mightiest heroes.
You got, aside from Echo. She's down south.
Not by choice.
Nah.
She ran for her life.
Well,
She had to like get out of New
whose
York.
house did she go? Whose house did she go to?
She went to family down. She was raised down south.
There we go. But I'm saying everyone else, they're from there.
Yeah.
Right? Well, Wanda. And technically, we don't know where X-Men are from. They're from all over.
Yeah, they just.
Am I
end up-
just that wasn't true then?
But I mean,
It's
technically,
set. A lot of it is
set
in New Jersey, New
Yeah,
York.
like you have to have the best insurance ever to live
Which goes
in New York
and New Jersey.
and New Jersey.
Which goes I didn't take my ADHD pill this week. Which goes with the fact that people, this is a tangent that I was talking about books, because obviously I read a lot.
Yeah.
You're not on it, not because I don't love you, but I have a close friends list on Instagram where I just talk about books because I don't want to bore people with my insane book talk. But this kind of plays into something that I was just talking about recently. A lot of it is set in New York and New Jersey because of Stanley and Jack Kirby. Like writing everything in that space and in that time. And
Makes sense.
you're writing about what you know. Mm-hmm. And I was, this is off a complete tangent, but I was talking about it because there's this author that people were criticizing, saying that all of her characters in her novels are all the same. Like they all have the same trope of being super science related, and all the male main characters look the same and have the same personality traits, and all the female main characters as well. And I was saying how I understand that it could be a little boring and clearly lacking diversity, but then you're also like playing into the fact that like people write about what they know.
Yeah.
And the author of the books that I was talking about, she is a white woman who I think originally is from Germany, who is an actual neuroscientist. Like she's like a doctor.
Yeah.
And she writes romance novels, but like all her books are science related. They're all science focused. And she's writing about what she knows. So then you run into this thing of like people wanting to see some more diversity, but then it becomes like, okay, do you want people to include diversity for the sake of it? And then you some people could say that it's just a cash grab.
Yeah.
Or also they're just doing it and then they get things wrong. Like there's that like famous interview, I'm sure you've seen it, where I think it was for Fences, where like an interviewer was asking
Yeah, Denzel.
about directors, right? And how it's like a cultural thing, right? And so then you have, okay, are people just doing it just to do it for a cash grab, or do you want to do them and they get cultural things wrong? But then on the flip side of it, because I was not completely standing with the author, but like I understand why she, you know, only writes about the same type of people, because that's what she knows. And I have heard other authors being questioned on it. Like I've been to book signings where people in the audience have asked other authors, would you want to include more diversity? And the person saying, for that exact reason, I would, but I don't know enough. And I don't want to do it if I don't know enough. But I can introduce you to these other authors that have a lot of diversity, that are on the same kind of genre and trope, but include that. And I think to connect that with Marvel, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby write about what they know in the area that they know. But I also think that they did a really good job of incorporating what they know that was not specific just to them.
Yeah.
Meaning that obviously none of this was created in 2000, 2015, 2020, 2025. It's all like from decades ago. Like 60 years ago. But being in from this area, you don't have to be part of a specific culture in order to understand its significance and impact. Mm-hmm. And I think that they've done a really good job with making these storylines digestible for all age groups and cultures, with the comics, and making it non-realistic with superheroes and aliens and all this stuff. But the underlining messages throughout all of it is very clear on where they stand, and also making a conscious effort to include all of these other cultures. Yeah. Because it just becomes a part of where you grew up in the cultures that you're around. Yeah. I don't know. My little tangent.
I can dig it.
Because, they just, all of it, all the different cultures that they include. And then also, even when it's not, whether it's to do with being deaf or being blind or a cultural difference, but like even taking white people and making this story of like all of the civil rights movement stuff, especially with like X-Men. Mm-hmm. It's so smart. It's so smart.
It's really smart.
I'm a big fan.
That is very clear. As am I. I think honestly you might be a bit bigger, because I just enjoy it for.
I am surface level as well.
Yeah, I try to go deeper, but it doesn't always work out the way I want to. I'm like, it's too much. It's a lot. Because if you go back, like, I'm surface level and like I watch the movies, but to go back and read comics, that's just decades.
You don't have to watch all of them. I mean, you don't have to read all of them. I don't read all of them. I just read the ones that like are like the stories I just really like.
Yeah. Because that's what that's most times what I get when we go to Barnes and Nobles. I will buy a graphic novel. Yeah. And I'll go through that, but then there's always like,
you gotta go get like a whole series though.
Yeah, I know. I have one.
Have you read a complete series of one of them?
No.
You should.
No, I haven't yet.
I know you're not a big Miss Marvel fan. It's pretty good. And obviously a little bit biased because she's from Greenville.
Big Miss Marvel fan.
You're not. And that's okay.
I just think that they should have shot more in Jersey City.
Yeah.
Because if that's where she's from,
But then you're also a lot of Miss Marvel, the show was close set.
yeah, it's very, very obvious.
You see what you just did?
What?
That was your whole argument at the beginning.
I didn't say that it shouldn't be shot on. When I mean closed set, I mean close to the public. You can still shoot on location.
You ain't closing down Jersey City to film. Because, okay, according to the comics, she lives in Greenville. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you shutting down? She lives in Greenville. In the comics, not in the show. In the comics, she gets her powers at Liberty State Park. You closing down Liberty State Park? She goes to the comics version of McNair. You're cutting off McNair and the whole Hamilton Park area. What are you closing down?
All of that. Marvel's got the money.
Marvel's got the money for the big budget.
How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it? But who's going up for Miss Marvel?
You're right. Nobody. But it was just disappointing as, someone who's lived here his whole life.
Yeah, but also, I mean, that's the case for all of it, though. That's the case for Spider-Man. That's the case for any of these things. They're not filmed where...
You're right.
Filmed in Atlanta.
And if you live in Atlanta, you can have a gripe about it. I don't live in Atlanta, so I don't care. I live in Jersey.
But that's the same argument that you got to make then for Spider-Man.
Why? I don't live in Queens.
Or for any of the things that are set in this area,
he's not
though.
in Queens. Cap was in Queens.
Brooklyn.
He's in Brooklyn. No, he was in Queens. Because later on, he said, "Hey, Queens, heads up."
We've gone through this before. Anyway,
I mean, sure.
But the point is that, like, then you go into this for any of the things, any of the movies, any of the shows.
Yeah, if you're from there. I've got Jersey pride. I wear it like a badge.
Not enough to be a Miss Marvel fan.
No.
Not enough to read her comics. Not enough to be a fan of the character. Not enough to be a fan of her filming. So then, why do you care?
Mean? I'm very excited for. I need to know when they're gonna hurry up and give us the Young Avengers.
How are you feeling about? Which, by the way,
I'm waiting for that.
That ain't gonna happen for a long time.
Yeah, probably, but
you know
I'm
what they're waiting
for
on.
They're waiting for the
rest.
Miles.
They're waiting for Miles. They're waiting for the rest of them to leave.
Yeah, because you gotta pay. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of salaries.
Which is why I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's gotta happen, bro.
No.
Like they're not gonna do this forever.
They're not gonna do this forever. But by the time you have all of these other actors and you're introducing more big name actors come into this whole thing, and then you have to wait for all of them to leave, or at least for a lot of the bigger ones to leave, they're not going to be young anymore.
I know.
Yelena's already part of her own thing.
I know. She's a new Avenger. She's,
She's a Thunderbolt.
She's a new Avenger. Her suit's got an A
on
it.
You're running out of time with...
What?
At the end?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. Or maybe I didn't. I just didn't care.
Yeah, they all had new suits at the end.
I don't remember that. Not to say that it didn't happen, but I just don't remember. By the time you have all of this happen and Sony finally gives rights for Miles, and I mean, it's too late. They're growing up already.
It's too much politics involved.
And the young Avengers are going to age.
Yeah.
Except
they're going to be Avengers ages.
Except for the fact Franklin is part of them.
Yeah.
Now you already got more problems. Now you got more problems because Miss Marvel is going to college in a couple years.
Mm-hmm. And Franklin's a baby.
Franklin just got born.
He
brand new.
He brand new.
Which we don't know.
He could age differently.
Maybe. No, not age differently. We don't know if it's directly after. We don't know if Doomsday is directly after First Steps.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, in First Steps, he wasn't new when Doomsday was, because that
4 years later.
It was like 4 years
And
later.
you don't know if it's been another 10 years.
That's true. He could be old enough when they get
By
there.
then, his sister's already born.
Yeah.
I know way too much. I know way too much.
And we could spend like hours upon hours and days and years on this.
We do spend hours and hours and days and years on this.
We do.
This is what we mostly talk about.
Yes.
This and outside personal stuff.
Yes. So we're gonna cut it here.
Is that how long we've been?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Carmen, thank you so much
Thank you.
for doing this.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. I don't know how it would work, but I do want to get who am I missing from MMV for my Infinity Gauntlet? Tom.
You've had porcelain already?
Yes.
You're missing a few people, but you know what? Let me shut up. I'm not going to call anything out because then it's going to be a thing.
I mean, it's already a thing.
Well, but there's more than...
Yeah. Oh, because I haven't had Dupe on either.
Yeah, there's a couple people.
We'll talk because...
I'm not trying to cause problems in our group.
All right.
More than what I already have.
But yeah, I am collecting, MMV friends. As
You
an Infinity
know
Gauntlet.
what I think would be cool for you to have?
Yeah.
I don't know where and with what, but have you seen where people, like on TV shows or podcasts or talk shows, people can like sign their name on something? You keep a log of all the people who have been there. Wouldn't that be cool? Like even if you have a book or if you have like a bulletin board type thing or something, and people like sign it, and it's all the people that have been part of the journey, which would be cool to start at the 5-year mark.
At the 5-year mark. I can make it a popcorn bucket.
What do you mean? Like sign the popcorn bucket?
Yeah, get like a blank popcorn looking bucket.
You got to make a big one though, because
Yeah,
some
like-
people don't know how to sign their name small.
Yeah. So like a big popcorn bucket and just...
I would just do like my initials or something, but like something small, just so. I think that just an idea.
That is an idea. Thanks, friend.
You're welcome. I try.
Thanks. But until the next one, we're out.
Bye.